Canvas.
Would you care to step outside?
Superman.
So, a black Captain America, huh?
Damn right. We built this country. Bled for it. I'm not gonna let anybody tell me I can't fight for it. Not after what everybody before me went through.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, everyone? Hello, hello, hello. Happy Saturday to you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to another great epic episode of Just My Opinion Reviews, super duper edition. Before we get started, guys, like always, let me know how I'm looking. Let me know how I'm sounding. Let me know if I am crisp. Let me know if I am clear. I would really, really appreciate it. I was going to do this live Thursday evening, but to be honest with you, your boy was just super duper tired when I got off work and I went to bed early, ended up waking up at 2 a.m. in the morning. And then I was going to do this yesterday evening, but something happened to me on my lunch and that kind of put me behind for the remainder of the day. And so I was like, it's just not going to work out. And I didn't want to go live the same time E-Man was going live. But I was like, hey, let's go Saturday afternoon. When I look at my YouTube analytics, as far as all of my videos are concerned and my live streams, it tells me that most of my viewers are online right around 11, 11:30, 12 p.m. every day. Just depends on which day. But that's when everybody just kind of shows up the most. So I was like, hey, we're going to try this. The Movie News Roundup show is always Sunday evenings. And I'm still trying to determine a time to where I can cement in super duper. And again, I'm really excited for what's to come. I got some things up my sleeve. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. As you're coming on into the room, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. See that we have 18 people watching us. So thank you so much for you 18 people watching live. Spending the time with me on your Saturday afternoon. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me today. So it's the middle of the weekend. Hopefully you're having fun, chilling, relaxing, doing whatever you want to do. And you're ready to get all of this superhero comic book news goodness. Let me go ahead and start shouting out you lovely people. We got Naries21 in the building. What's up, Naries? What's going on, man? B, what's up? Thank you for being here. We got Quindley C in the building. What's going on? Thank you for being here, Quindley. We got Nighthawk in the building. What's up? What's up? I love it. I love it. And I'm glad that you like the music, Naries. I do appreciate it. I was surfing, I forgot what the site is called recently. I heard about the site, but Tara with Struggle Reviews, she was like, B, you need to get on this website right here. They have a lot of claim-free music that you can use on YouTube, and I done downloaded a good 10 or 9 songs. And so that's coming soon as well. So thank you for the honest opinion there. Got some good topics today to go over looking at the lineup. Yes, we do. And I forgot one thing, guys. Give me 1 second. I'm so sorry. Oh, my bad. Thank you for your patience. I appreciate it. Yeah, let's get those thumbs up. I was waiting on that music to kick in. It's a groove thing. It's a groove though. Already. I love it. Looking and sounding good. I like it. Dane C, this is early as hell. Yes, it is. I'm trying new things. So we're gonna see how I play. Excuse me, we're gonna see how it plays out. But thank you. Tarian Rain uploaded, reloaded, man. It's been a minute. Thank you for being here. Thank you. That's what's up right there. So, guys, thank y'all so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Don't know if anybody is going to be showing up today, but, you know, let's just do the small assemble from Ron Burgundy.
Steve, assemble!
Thank you, Ron. I really do appreciate it. I doubt it because it's it's Saturday in the middle of the day. And so, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I want to thank you so much for tuning in to Super Duper number 37, where I just talk nothing but superhero comic book news. I'm trying to come to you at least once a week, whether that's Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. Still trying to lock in a time. Eventually, I will have an audio-only version up as well for you to download if that's your type of thing on buzzsprout.com. Link is in the description. I am on all of these platforms right here as well as SoundCloud. Since we are talking about comic book news, check out the latest trailer reaction that I have for X-Men 97 is on my channel. My non-spoiler review for Madam Web, which was trash. You can tell by the look on my face. And I also did a spoilers review with E-Man, with E-Man's movie reviews. He liked it a little bit more than me, but still was not a fan of the film. And of course, we're going to be talking about Madam Web. I think that's like topic number 2, or not number 3 or number 4. So, of course, stay tuned for that. Also, guys, not dealing with comic book news, but Avatar: The Last Airbender just dropped on Netflix. So check out my review for that as well. I did not watch the original animation, but I did enjoy the show for the most part. I had a lot of fun with it. And also, guys, just if you're into this type of thing, Tyler Perry just dropped his latest film for Mia Culpa on Netflix. And you can tell again by my face that I was not a fan of this either. Right before I went live, I was checking out Elliot's review on Movie Files. I got about a minute or two left, and I had a good laugh out of that. I had a good laugh. So whether in the superhero, comic book news, or just entertainment in general, I got a little something for you. So make sure you go ahead and check all of that out. But ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and move on to the first topic of the day for Super Duper number 37. And I am surprised by this, but it is long overdue, and hopefully this can pop into fruition. I have this coming from ScreenRant.com. Batman Beyond movie concept art from Spider-Verse artist makes us want this pitch DC movie to become a reality. Spider-Verse production designers reveal new DC concept art for a pitch Batman Beyond movie, bringing Terry McGinnis and his world to life. Now, of course, like most people out there, my introduction to Batman was not the comic books. It was not a movie. It was the 90s animated cartoon. One of the best pieces of entertainment in the whole wide world as far as I'm concerned. I did not ever watch Batman Beyond. I saw a couple of episodes here and there, and I was entertained by it. I have no problems, no quarrels with it whatsoever. But I just never got into it. And I do want to. It is on my bucket list. So shout out to all the Batman Beyond fans. And you guys can let me know your enthusiasm as far as this topic is concerned. But DC concept art for a pitch Batman Beyond movie emerges from the Spider-Verse team. While several actors have played Batman in live action, one version of the Dark Knight who has yet to appear outside of animation is Terry McGinnis, aka Batman Beyond. As he's had his own successful animated TV show, Terry has gained a cult following for the decades, with fans hoping to see him get his live action due. Yuki Deemer, who worked in visual development for Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse and Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, shared on X 3 new concept art photos from a pitch Batman Beyond movie for Warner Brothers as a part of a collaboration between himself and writer Derek Patrick Harpin. Now, again, this is on Twitter, X, formerly known as Twitter. 5 months ago, Patrick Harpin walked into Warner Brothers Pictures, DC official, and pitched this movie. Before we pitched, they warned us there is absolutely no way we can do a Batman Beyond movie. I don't understand why, but they loved our enthusiasm. We pitched the outline for, and I have that right here. Hold on. We pitched the outline for the entire film, and what started as a never turned into a maybe. In the time since, we've been pitching our way up the company, hoping to get to James Gunn. But for now, here's a taste of what's been cooking. So, guys, tell me what y'all think about this. I have the images blown up here, but let's look at this first one right here. I mean, to me, it looks, just like the animated cartoon, from what I know. But that's not a bad thing. No shade. But it looks good. It looks good to me. What do y'all think? Or is anybody interested in a Batman Beyond movie? Hit a 1 in the chat if you are. Hit a 2 in the chat if you are not interested. And let's look at this second picture right here. That just looks badass. Dude is low to the ground, flying, flexing, swooping on in, dodging in and out of traffic. And I don't know what that figure is in the back. Looks like some type of Venom creature, but that title, that name of that character is for Marvel, and of course this is DC Comics. But it looks like he's trying to stab or slice the hell out of Batman Beyond, and is making a mess in traffic, flipping over cars and causing chaos with a white face. I like it though. I like it. I mean, while it does look like the animated show, the animation style is different. Looks like they're somewhere in Asia, because that's either Japanese, Korean, Mandarin, Cantonese, Chinese writing on the wall. Actually, wait, does that say that's ROB? It just looks badass. I like it. I do. And really what's important is, I didn't care, and I haven't even seen it yet, but the latest DC animated film, Crisis on Infinite Earths, that animation style looks like trash to me. And I just really can't get into it. But so far, this animation style looks good. I do like it. And we got one more picture right here. What does that say? Ace Chemical, Janice, Ken. I'm trying to read what they got in the back there. But Terry McGinnis, Batman Beyond. He looks like a badass right here. I like it. This looks good to me. And so hopefully this can pop off into fruition. You guys let me know what you think. But let's check out some of the comments and see what you guys are saying about this. Brandon's booty call just showed up. Dane, what are you talking about? I wish. Batman Beyond was fire, but I don't think it would be translate well to live action. Really? Why is that? The villains in Batman Beyond were pretty lacking. Oh, okay, that's 2 in a row. But the theme song was fire. Okay, you got some ones, so you guys are looking forward to it. Movie, no. TV series, yes. Okay. I mean, y'all know more about Batman Beyond than me. Okay, Jenna James says live action Batman Beyond is long overdue. Right on. Okay, the villain it's called Ink. Okay, or Ink. Got you. Okay. Yeah, would like a TV series. Okay. Either one for me, it will work. And it's a woman. Okay, I don't know nothing about Batman Beyond other than Terry McGinnis, and that he has a crazy origin story because I think I saw a clip of that. She's the version of Clayface. Okay, in Chinatown. Ink, the Royal Flush Gang, the Joker's Batman Beyond villains. Okay, Kenji Corp. All right, y'all put me on game. So I appreciate that, peoples. I appreciate that. That's why I love to have you guys here. The article goes on to say the Batman Beyond concept art draws a lot of elements similar to the Spider-Verse movies and its animation style. Demons made it clear that they are hoping that perhaps James Gunn DC Universe may have room for it, as there is no official plans for it happening at this time. Okay. Now, me personally, I mean, why not? I mean, if it's a great character, you guys let me know. But let's let the universe pop off first and get Batman established before we just do a Batman Beyond thing. Now, if it has nothing to do, if it's some type of Elseworld thing, I'm definitely down with it. But if you want to tie it into the new DC universe, let's wait a while. Let's not just do it right off top. So that's just my 2 cents. But you guys let me know what you think about this. If you want to read the full article at the bottom, there's a link in the description. And yeah, let me know what y'all think about this, whether you're watching via live or in the replay. Appreciate that. All right. And speaking about Spider-Verse, that animation style was kind of biting off of it. That kind of has to do with the next topic here, for topic number 2. This is coming from CBR, still talking about James Gunn. James Gunn's comments on bringing Spider-Verse writers into the DCU. This would be a good idea, in my opinion. James Gunn's comments on the possibility of enlisting the Spider-Verse writers for a DCU project. Gunn expressed his interest in working with Lord and Miller, those are the writers of the Spider-Verse films, and the rebooted DCU, while responding to fans' questions on Threads. The fan asked Gunn if he will work with Phil Lord and Christopher Miller for a DCU project, since Gunn had previously expressed his love for the Spider-Verse films. Gunn's response was straightforward as he said, yes. That's great. While expressing his regret for not asking the duo sooner, as Gunn had recently been in contact with the pair. Gunn stated, yes, I saw them yesterday. I should have asked. The in-demand creative duo of Miller and Lord have previously been attached to DC with their production credits on the Lego Batman movie. The Lego Batman movie was a spinoff of the Lego movie, which was written and directed by Lord and Miller. And if y'all haven't seen that, y'all, the Lego movie and the Lego Batman movie is fire, in my opinion. So get on that. When did that come out? About 10 years ago, too, somewhere around there. The pair is also acclaimed for their work on the Jump Street franchise, having directed both 21 Jump Street and 22 Jump Street. Yeah, they're very talented. Pretty much the whole filmography is fire off the top of my head. Lord and Miller joined the... As a matter of fact, why not just do a little bit more due diligence and look up what they've done. The Lego movie. So we got the Lego movie right here. Yeah, that came out in 2014. This was off the chain. Phil Lord and Christopher Miller. So let's look at their filmography and see what's under their belt. Okay. I don't really care about the acting, but the writing. So let's see here. Extreme movie. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 1 and 2, which was great. The Lego movie. Ninjago, Spider-Verse, Lego 2. Okay, so pretty much everything I already discussed. But at least it's good. So that's great. You know what I'm saying? Lord and Miller joined the list of creatives that Gunn has planned on express for his desire to join the DCU reboot. Logan and Indiana Jones, The Dial of Destiny director James Mangold is attached to direct a Swamp Thing movie. If Franchise and The Flash director Andy Muschietti was announced as director for The Batman, The Brave and the Bold, which I'm not too thrilled with. Director Darren Aronofsky, who is fantastic, known for his work in the intense character studies of psychological thrillers, was rumored to be working on a body horror Plastic Man film. Interesting. And so that's pretty much it right there. But Lord and Miller, the people over the Spider-Verse films, he was like, he would love to work with him. And I think this is a beautiful thing and it should happen. How do y'all feel about this? Do y'all want Lord and Miller to come over to the DCU as well? Let's see here. DC animated films have always been pretty decent. No shade, but why so Zaslav can decide to write it off later? Yeah. Warner Brothers is a toss-up to work for because I'd be pissed working on the film just to never see the light of day. This is true. But Quindolin, would you still feel the same if you got paid though? If you got paid for your work, would you still feel the same? And I'm assuming yes, you know, but some people are like, well, hey, I got my money, so I don't really care. You know, I'm not saying you feel that way at all. But I'm just curious. So let me know. Let me know. But yeah, guys. Yes, I would, because I'm not getting any royalties. Okay. And it seems like you're smart and know to, try to at least attempt to negotiate that in their contract. Spider-Verse writers would be perfect for the Batman Beyond project. We just talked about, or even finally bringing Static Shock to the forefront. Right on, right on, right on. Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. Well, again, guys, whether you're watching this via live or on the replay, there's a link in the description, and let me know your thoughts down below, please. Yes, yes, yes. All right. This is funny right here. Man. Actually, I don't have a banner for it, so let me create one because I almost forgot about this topic, and I made it up. I included it at the last minute. Okay. Here we go. All right. Now, at the beginning of the show, I did talk about this film. Oh, hold on. I don't even have a background for it. I'm tripping. Yeah. I'm tripping. Okay, give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. I appreciate your patience. All right, almost ready. Okay. So just a second ago, guys, we was talking about Madam Web, and everything that is wrong with this film. It is horrible, in my opinion. It is one of the worst in the Sony Spider-Man or lack thereof universe. Again, check out my non-spoilery review and check out my spoilers review. And how has this film done at the box office? Well, we're going to talk about it. I can imagine that it didn't do quite well at all. But let's see. If we pull it up on Box Office Mojo, it has a whopping $56 million worldwide. Man, that's just
emotional damage.
That's just trash right there, man. Like, what the hell is going on? If we look at it on Rotten Tomatoes, let's see what it's done here as well. I thought I had that up. Adam Webb. Woo! And I can agree with this, guys. It is at a whopping 13% at the box office. This thing just gets worse and worse. And matter of fact, Madam Web production budget. Okay, not as bad as hold on, is that right? Hold on. It says $80 million. Sony reported the film had a final production budget of $80 million, though the Hollywood Reporter and Deadline both reported that sources indicated the cost of the film could have been in the low $100 million range. We're going to say $100 million. Okay, so let's click on Wikipedia here and scroll up to the top because they usually have it right here as well. Okay, they have the budget at 80 million right there on Wikipedia. But the Hollywood Reporter and Deadline say 100 million. So we're going to say 100 million. So $100 million production budget, which does not include the marketing. 13% on Rotten Tomatoes out of 215 critics and 56% at the audience score with 1,000 views. I want to see what Morbius did. I can't remember Morbius. What was the 15%? So 13 to 15%. Excuse me, but the audience liked it a bit more. Okay, so that's interesting. So if the budget for Madam Web right here was $100 million, what is 100 million times 3? Of course, we know that's 300 million. And I pulled up the calendar. I meant to pull up the calculator. So let me pull up the right thing here. Calculator. So let's say 56 million. Let's say nobody went to go see the film anymore. So at least 33%. So at least 18 million. We're gonna round it up. We're gonna round it down to 18 million. So at least 18 million went to the theater/theater owners. So that's 56, 8143 for 3 minus 18 million. And I don't know how much was the marketing for this film. I'm gonna be extremely generous and say that it was $40 million. It was probably more than that, but I'm just being extremely generous here. So that I already lost $1.1 million. And then minus the budget, 100 million. Did they lose $100 million on this movie? That is crazy. That is crazy. But they should know better now. You know, nobody cares about this. Nobody asked for this movie. So, you know, hopefully they learn their lesson. But why am I talking about all this right here? This is topic number 3 coming from the Hollywood Reporter. Inside Sony's Madam Web collapse, forget about a new franchise. The flop is wiping out an entire plan for a new movie series as the studio becomes the latest superhero studios in need of a pivot. The trail buzz was worrisome in advanced ticket sales. Okay, where did it go? What does that say? Anamic. Then last week, critic reviews for Madam Web were posted, and they stung deepest of all. Sony's Spider-Man spinoff received the lowest average Rotten Tomato score of 13% of any major superhero film in nearly a decade. Here's a quote. On Wednesday night, you could actually watch advanced purchase sales declining in real time as buyers were refunding their tickets. Marvel's a major theatrical chain executive. It was really saying something when you rather have Shazam 2 numbers.
Emotional damage.
That is crazy, y'all. It marked one of the lowest starts in Hollywood history for a film based on a Marvel character. Domestic box office for the first 6 days in North America was just 26.2 million after opening midweek on Valentine's Day. International tallied 25.7 million from 61 markets. Even the fan-friendly cinema score grade was a poor C+. And it says fan-friendly. Wait, what the hell happened? It said, Jesus Christ. I'm not, okay, I can't do that, but fan-friendly. Cinematic score C+, extremely low for a superhero title. And they say fan-friendly because it is friendly as hell. Like, it's easy to score well on cinema score. You know, like an A+ or something like that is not the hardest to accomplish when it comes to cinema score. And y'all give me 1 second. My I lost Instagram Live. Hold on. They just told me that the connection died on Instagram. My fault. But what do y'all think about this, man? Are y'all happy or sad for this film? Like DC, the one unstoppable Marvel, Sony is now finding itself under the gun, reevaluate how to make comic book movies. Sony's previous Spider-Man universe movie, 2022's Morbius, was a critical bust and much maligned by fanboys online, but at least it managed to earn 170 million worldwide. There's no such hope for Madam Web. Plus, the future collapse doesn't just impact this film, but a new potential franchise led by star Dakota Johnson that Sony had hoped to spin out. Spoiler alert, her character is connected to Peter Parker, whose birth is documented in the movie. The film introduced a trio of heroes, blah, blah, blah. We're not going to see another Madam Web movie for another decade plus, quote one industry veteran. It failed. Sony tried to make a movie that was a different type of superhero movie. Nobody asked for this. Madam Web joins a troubling trend for the superhero genre. Every live-action comic book movie last year underperformed, aside from Marvel Studios' Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, regardless of studio. Superhero fatigue is non-existent. Shut up. Has evolved from a term used from some corners of the fandom to something reluctantly accepted by as industry fact. That's not true. And it's coming at a time when Marvel, DC, and Sony are all attempting the difficult work of rethinking franchises. There's no such thing as superhero fatigue. There is a such thing as mediocre film fatigue. And so, yeah. I don't know if women are enough to carry the box office here. One veteran studio source outside of Sony says, indeed, males make up 65 to 70% of the superhero audience in North America. In the case of Madam Web, the percentage of female viewers was still only 46%. I don't like that analysis either. You know, like, we are in a transition when it comes to superhero movies, notes the insider. And I don't know how big that transition is or what the other side looks like. It may be fewer movies, but bigger brands. Sony is willing to take some risks, but also wants home runs. That's good. And if Sony's upcoming Spider-Man universe title, Kraven, is a gigantic hit, the narrative could be completely different. So it's too early to know the outcome. We're going to see, though. I do have a higher interest in Kraven than I do in Madam Web or Morbius, but, you know, I'm not going to hold my breath. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely not going to hold my breath. Interestingly, some Madam Web reviewers are earnestly making the case that the film could eventually find a second life as a camp classic. The Los Angeles Times praised it for the purest form of camp, and Slate raved it's a travesty, a disaster, and I enjoyed the hell out of it. I don't know who that is. But, I mean, this is what they get. Stop making Spider-Man movies without Spider-Man. That's not asking too much, in my opinion. You know? It's just, nobody wanted this. I've said this for the longest. I understand if Sony does not want to give up the property. Spider-Man is one of the most popular comic book characters of all time. But you keep failing. And if you want to make all these other spin-off films, just collaborate with Marvel and do it. Y'all split the bill, you split the production. Every time you did it with Tom Holland, you won. But they are not paying attention, or apparently. And it shows when you have numbers like this and numbers like this. So I just find that hilarious that people was like, I heard this movie sucks. I want my money back. So you guys let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section below, whether you're watching via live or on the replay. But this is hilarious to me, and hopefully Sony learns something from this and they don't continue making the mistakes that they're making. This is insane. This is insane. All right, guys. Well, let's continue this party on. And we're done with DC. Yeah, we're done with DC. We're done with Sony's Marvel and all this other stuff. The rest of the material has to do with the MCU. So let's go ahead and transition into that.
Canvas.
Previously on X-Men. Here's Johnny.
Topic number 4, coming from the Hollywood Reporter, how Marvel is quietly rebooting amid superhero fatigue. Now, this is a long article, and we're not going to talk about the whole thing. We're just going to talk about a certain section of the film that is coming up by the name of Thunderbolts. Is anybody looking forward to this film right here? I am. Hit a 1 in the chat if you are looking forward to it. Hit a 2 in the chat if you're not. There's been a lot of speculation about this character right now that you're looking at on screen, on who will fulfill the role. We thought it was Stephen Young. He was signed on, but then he parted ways with Marvel for reasons that are still floating in the air to me. But we have somebody else fulfilling the role as well. And I don't know who it is. But I am looking forward to this. Nobody necessarily asked for this, but it does still seem interesting and intriguing to me. Something fresh and something new. But there is a particular quote in this article right here because, there's been so much up and down as far as who is writing this film. But this stood out to me right here. Marvel also hired Joanna Callow, the showrunner of the acclaimed FX series The Bear, to work on the script for Thunderbolts, the Hollywood Reporter has learned. The film will begin shooting in March in Atlanta. Her hiring adds a flare of prestige to the project, which stars Florence Pugh, and according to a source who has read previous drafts of the script, centers on villains and anti-heroes going on a mission that was supposed to end with their deaths. Now, to my understanding, that is the same version of the Suicide Squad in DC. I love those films from James Gunn. And so hopefully Marvel can bring over some of that good energy as well. Now, when we come to Joanna Callow, I have her right here on IMDb. There's no picture. But you know what? What has she done? The Bear and Beef. I've not seen any of these. The Beef did pop up as a TV miniseries on Netflix. I've heard nothing but good things. Everybody's raving about it. Same thing with The Bear. Haven't seen it, but so many people are just talking about, oh my gosh, it's one of the best things I've ever seen on TV. I have no idea what it's about. A young chef from the fine dining world returns to Chicago to run his family's sandwich shop. But I've heard nothing but good things. Senator Super Fire, if we look on Rotten Tomatoes here, has a 99% from the critics and 93% from the audience. So if she's this critically acclaimed for her work, hey, I'm for it. And there's been so much speculation on how good or bad the Thunderbolts movie is going to be. So if she's going to be a part of this, the writing team, and they're shooting next month, I'm here for it. Has anybody in the chat or in the replay seen The Bear or Beef on Netflix? Let me know. I want to check out some comments and see if you guys are looking forward to this right here. Okay, one, fix your writing. Okay, I'm looking forward to Thunderbolts. Okay, I like some of the characters' features and some not so much. Okay. Ayo, I'm up in time for a live. Right on. Yes, you are. Thank you for being here. You haven't seen either. Okay, me neither. And I've heard Beef is good though. Yeah, me too. Me too. So I'm here for this, man. If she's a good writer and her filmography is nice and tight, then why would I have any negative things to say? So this is good news to me. And looks like the Thunderbolts is going to be pretty good, hopefully, with her being involved. And I'm looking forward to it. So again, guys, whether you're watching this via live or on the replay, please let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. All right. All right, let's move on. We got 3 topics left. 3 topics left. And what are we going to be talking about next? Of course, more Marvel. And this casting will be interesting. Now, this is just a rumor, okay? We're going to be putting this in the rumor mill. So we're just going to take it with a grain of salt right here. But it has to do with the old Superman casted fella, Mr. Henry Cavill, that's been popping up all over your theaters as of late. Mission Impossible, Argyle, even though I didn't really care for that film. But what is this right here? This is coming from comingsoon.net. Okay, let's see what they're talking about. A picture of Henry Cavill. Marvel has Henry Cavill join the MCU. Will he play Dr. Doom? Or will he be playing Captain Britain? Now, off the top, what would y'all rather him play? Y'all let me know in the comment section. Which would y'all want him to play if you had to choose? Would you want Henry Cavill to play Captain Britain or Dr. Doom? Dr. Doom or Captain Britain? I choose neither, but I like Henry Cavill, and I would like to see him in the MCU in some way. But let's get into this rumor real quick. Marvel fans are asking if it's true that Henry Cavill has joined the MCU and that he will play Dr. Doom after new casting rumors. Again, this is a rumor. Hit the web. Here's everything you need to know. Has Henry Cavill joined the Marvel Cinematic Universe? It's not been confirmed. Again, it's a rumor. According to Scooper My Time to Shine, who has been pretty reputable, who has a fairly solid track record when it comes to scoops and leaks, Henry Cavill has supposedly joined the MCU, by accepting a role offered to him. However, it is unknown what the role is as of writing by My Time to Shine. Hello, has not revealed. Take this scoop with a grain of salt. It is not directly from Marvel Studios or Kevin Feige, of course. Henry Cavill joining the MCU has been a hot topic for a while on the web, as rumors and speculations regarding his joining the cinematic franchise have persisted for a long time. He was at one point rumored by fans to have been playing Hyperion in Loki season 2. However, Cavill debunked this rumor in an appearance at an MTV's Job Horror is Happy, Sad, Confused podcast, where he confirmed he was not going to be in Loki season 2. However, Cavill has engaged more with rumors of him playing Captain Britain in a 2021 interview with The Hollywood Reporter. Cavill expressed that he would like to take on a modernized version of the character. Interesting. And this says, no, he has not been confirmed. I thought that this also has okay, there was another, I guess I pulled up the wrong article because this just talks about Dr. Doom. But, okay, let me just keep reading. Scooper My Time to Shine initially denied that Henry Cavill was playing Dr. Doom when a fan put out a post on Twitter suggesting that Henry Cavill being announced as Dr. Doom would be an interesting casting announcement. She also claimed, because My Time to Shine is a she, that most guesses from fans regarding the MC roles such as Captain Britain were wrong. Okay. So Captain Britain, of course, is from Britain, and Henry Cavill is British. So that would match. But I don't know. We either or would be, interesting to me. It just depends. It just depends. So we're gonna have to see. And I lost Instagram again. This is crazy. This is crazy. Anyway, are y'all into this at all? Do y'all want him to play Captain Britain or Dr. Doom? Rather him play Captain Britain? He says you wanted Cyclops. Okay. Rather him play Captain Britain from Quinlan. Okay. I ain't mad at you. If you had to play one of the two, okay. If neither is a choice, that's the one I choose. Right. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with Captain Britain. I'm thinking he's just the version of Captain America, but in Britain. Really? Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah, thank you, Roberto. Yeah, I don't know what the hell is going on with Instagram, man. They tripping over there. Need to get their ish together, but I don't know what's going on with Instagram, so sorry about all that. I'm gonna try one more time to get the stream right. Public, next. Okay, copy. All right, edit. All right. We're gonna remove Instagram, add it back, copy, Patience save. We're gonna try this one more time. But anyway, y'all, Captain Britain or Doctor Doom, either one is weird to me. But I do want to see him in the MCU. And it's kind of funny because, you know, this could be like a FU to James Gunn, who's now over DC. Like, oh, you want to fire me as Superman? Okay, I'll go to your competitor, Marvel, and, you know, knock it out the park. You should have kept me as Superman, you punk ass. That'd be funny if Henry Cavill had those thoughts, but I doubt it. But you guys let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. I am dying to know. 2 more topics left, guys. 2 more topics left for Super Duper number 37. And I'm live again on Instagram, so hopefully it'll work this time. Started it back. Now, what are they talking about over here for the next topic right here? We're talking about this X-Men 97. The trailer just dropped last week, and it has everybody in the frenzy, including myself. This is coming from Collider.com. X-Men 97 isn't connected to the MCU at all. What?
Emotional damage.
Is this good? Is this bad? You know, I don't know.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
You know, I really don't care if it is. If it is connected to it, great. If it's not, that's great as well. So it really doesn't matter to me. But let's get into this. And again, guys, you know, check out my initial trailer reaction as well, if you guys are curious. But after Disney released the immensely nostalgic trailer for the upcoming animated X-Men 97, fans couldn't help but wonder if the new show will have an impact or be influenced by the ongoing Marvel universe. Rather than speculating, though, some fans went straight to the source and decided to ask the animated series showrunner Bae DeMaio about it. The showrunner and writer opened a Q&A box on Instagram account this week, and when a fan asked whether X-Men 97 was canon to the MCU, DeMaio was straightforward about it. He stated, "We are our own thing," suggesting that the new series will have no ties whatsoever with the ever-expanding Marvel Universe. Fans have been on the lookout for the X-Men arrival since Disney bought Fox back in 2019, meaning that the mutant superheroes will finally be able to join the likes of Captain America, Anthony Mackie. I like how they put Anthony Mackie here since, you know, Steve is, or Chris Evans is, you know, not in the role anymore. Tom Holland and everybody else. So it's not a sequel, but it is a continuation of the original show. And I'm cool with this, man. I'm happy with it. It doesn't have to be connected. It doesn't. Because you're not pigeonholed down. I mean, if it was connected, that's great. But if you're not, that's fine too. I mean, the original X-Men show was one of the greatest things of all time, in my opinion. And it sucked that it ended. If there's so much more story to tell. So if you're going to, you know, if you don't have any more, I mean, if you don't want to connect it and you want to just do your own thing, I am 100% cool with that. 100%. I even want to watch the trailer again right now.
Watch the series finale of X-Men next Saturday morning. Check your local listings.
I'm grateful to have the chance to say goodbye. I am proud of you all, my X-Men.
Fate lies in our hands now. Now.
We have to stay vigilant. The professor entrusted us with his dream.
No matter how dark it is, we must believe in each other.
We get this done by working together as a team.
Jeez, Bub, keep buzzing in my ear.
Heads up!
To me, my X-Men.
Magneto.
The last will and testament of Charles Xavier. Everything he built now belongs to me.
You know, first of all, it's funny that when not Xavier, but Magneto shows up here, everybody's trying to fight him like, oh, what are you doing here? We're going to kill you. Wolverine got his claws out. Wolverine, I love you, bro. You're a badass character, but you are completely useless against Magneto. All that metal, he can just fling of his wrist and you flying across the world. So you can't do nothing to him. But back to this lovely scene right here again. Also, I mean, this looks badass to me, to most people, but I saw some people complaining like, how is this possible? Because Wolverine is short and a man jumps on his back and he's not tired. Well, first of all, Wolverine has like an infinite amount of healing and he's super strong. But when he charges Wolverine up with the kinetic energy, you notice that Wolverine is faster. He speeds up. So he's giving him energy. It wouldn't slow him down. It's not just powering up his claws, it's powering up everything about him. You know, like, look, as soon as he charges up, he speeds up. See? Yeah, so that's just the definition of badass, in my opinion. So I am looking forward to this. No matter if it's connected or not, it does not matter to me. It does not matter to me. Even though X-Men 97 seamlessly won't be connected to the MCU, it will come as its own backstory. The series is a direct sequel to the original animated show that aired in the 90s, and season 1 picks up after the events of the original show's 5th season, the death of Charles Xavier and the mission he left for his pupils. The mutants will once again be antagonized by Magneto, and one of the storylines of the 10-episode season will feature the villain taking over Xavier Institute. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. What are y'all saying? What are y'all saying? Let's see here. A lot of laughs. Give me some Storm and Rogue. The stream is fire. Thank you. Let's see here. Yep, doesn't fit. Makes sense. It says a different medium. Need to finish. Yeah, give us more animation of everything. Damn, it's like that. Season 5 animation was so bad you only watched 2 episodes. Okay. To each his own. Wolverine healing in the show isn't that powerful. It's not that intense healing he has in the comics. Okay. Oh Lord, them fool needs to shut up. Yeah, Logan has loads of power. The fuck they complain. Look, I'm sure there'll be stuff we complain about, but this ain't it. I agree, Brandon. Right. It's good to see old school Gambit again. Yes, it is. Charles Xavier will come back as a Force Ghost, most likely. But what do y'all think about this? That X-Men 97 is its own thing and it is not connected to the MCU. Is this good? Is this bad? Are you happy? Are you sad? Let me know down in the comment section below. Again, whether you're watching live or via the replay. All right. We got one more topic left. What are we going to be talking about with one more topic left? This is coming from IGN. What background I want to use? I want to use this one. This one. Okay. Oh, we can't use that one. That's Thunderbolts. 1, 2, or 3. Y'all let me know. Background number 1. Background number 2. Background number 3. 1, 2, 3. This is my way of trying to be interactive with you guys. Let you guys run the show. Whoever puts a 1, 2, or 3 first is what we're going with. Gwendolyn wins with 1. All right. We're going with 1. Last topic of the day coming from IGN. Avengers the Kang Dynasty reportedly getting a new title. Wait a minute.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
This sucks. It really does suck.
Emotional damage.
I forgot all my buttons. Avengers the Kang Dynasty getting the title. Plans are afoot to minimize or excise Kang from the MCU. Marvel Studios is reportedly changing the title of Avengers the Kang Dynasty to remove the character's name entirely as the fifth Avengers film gets retoured behind the scenes. According to the Hollywood Reporter, Avengers 5 will no longer be titled the Kang Dynasty. Sources claim Marvel was making moves to minimize the characters before Jonathan Majors' conviction and subsequent firing because the Kang-heavy Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania underperformed at the box office. See, this scares me. This is what makes me feel like sometimes they don't know what they're doing. Kang was not the weakest part of Ant-Man and the Wasp. He was the best thing. Can you imagine how even worse that movie would have been without his involvement? Damn, probably would have been the worst movie in the MCU. He was the best thing, in my opinion. So for them to think that makes me upset. Marvel cut ties with Majors swiftly after he was found guilty of 1 count of assault and 1 count of harassment on December 18th. At the time, Disney didn't reveal whether they would recast Kang, whose Majors portrayed in the MCU, or whether they would pivot away from the character and move in a different direction. The MCU introduced Kang the Conqueror as a massive threat in the Loki Season 1 finale. He served a crucial role in Quantumania, the first movie of Phase 5. His appearance was seemingly building up to Avengers the Kang Dynasty, which would no doubt focus on Kang as the franchise's new Thanos-level threat. The latest report reveals more about the plans for the next Avengers movies. The now entitled Avengers 5 is due in 2026, and its sequel, Avengers Secret Wars, slated 2027. Noting Marvel is working on rewriting those stories, which will now either minimize the Kang characters or excise him entirely. Variety previously reported that the following Majors arrests, blah, blah, blah. This is stupid, and I don't like it. And there's really not much more to read. But I don't like this, man. I mean, if they had another reason why they wanted to change Kang Dynasty from the title to, from the next big bad villain, okay. But if y'all think it's because Ant-Man underperformed, it's because that was a poorly written film. Or it wasn't the best. But it wasn't because of Jonathan Majors. Jonathan Majors saved that film. It wouldn't have been as good if it wasn't for him. So this is really disappointing. Avengers 5 ever. I feel they should just recast and move on. I feel like they shouldn't recast, but I would take it. It sucks. I've been hearing they aren't even going to have him as the main villain anymore. I don't like it either. Avengers Kang Dynasty getting the title isn't new news. Okay. I don't know if it's new news to me, Dancy. I haven't talked about it yet on my channel, so there. I don't know if I would like Doom as a new main villain since it's rumors he will be. Yeah, that's too early for me. It was too early for Kang. It was too early for Thanos. I agree, Kang was the best part of that film, right? Right. Yeah, so guys, this is not good. I don't like it. I don't even like them firing Jonathan Majors. I'm team Jonathan Majors over here. The evidence, well, we don't got to get into that, but I'm frustrated about all of this. So you guys let me know what y'all think. What do y'all think who do y'all think should be the big bad? Or do y'all think they should just skip Avengers 5 and go straight to Secret Wars and bring in the X-Men? So they should at this point. Jonathan Majors will be like Ezra Miller, kryptonite to any film they put him out, and people will boycott like they did The Flash. So that I disagree with. I disagree with that part, Quentin, because Ezra Miller had a long list of bull crap that he was being accused of. And we didn't get any evidence. You know, Jonathan Majors has this one case. It was a misdemeanor, and we saw the victim running away. So, you know, but that's just me. I mean, we don't got to agree on everything. Skip and go straight to Secret Wars. Avengers 5 is after Fantastic Four. They can fight Dr. Doom. No. I mean, I don't. I mean, I want Dr. Doom in the MCU, but I don't want all of the Avengers fighting him for a while. I personally feel like they stretch it. I just want them to stretch it out. That's all I'm saying. You know, let's get a whole bunch of. Why do we have to get all the biggest villains? Like, I wouldn't be mad if we had an Avengers film every 7 years or 8, opposed to every 2 to 3. There's so much material that you can have between each one. It will make them that much better. But you keep having an Avengers movie every so often. It's just so. I don't. That's just me, though. You know what I'm saying? You need an Avengers level threat? Not really. Because you're wasting the potential of all of the smaller villains. Because you're gonna be like, okay, you're gonna have 5, 6 Avengers level threat villains, but then what about all the B or C list villains? When they come after that, it's nothing because they're smaller. Let's have an Avengers film, then a whole bunch of smaller villains, then another Avengers film with a big villain, a whole bunch of smaller villains, and like the individual character stories, you know. But we'll see. I want X-Men. I could care less about Fantastic Four, to be honest. I want it all. I want X-Men and Fantastic Four. That's what I'm saying. I want them to stretch it out. You know, so that's why I'm not opposed to a Thunderbolts movie, a Inhumans movie, you know, a Ghost Rider movie, a Silver Surfer movie on top of Fantastic Four. I want every antagonist and protagonist to hit the screen. There has been no lead up to Doom in this saga. If this saga kills villain isn't Kang, then they're taking a massive L. Yeah. No, we need an Avengers movie at least every 3 years. I mean, we just disagree on that. You know, I mean, there's too many characters in the MCU to have, in my opinion, to have an Avengers movie every 3 years. You know, it's just too many. But that's just me. I say a combination of both. No, I love my people when it comes to audiences overall. White people will show up more than us, so I feel like it would be a combination of both male and female. Gotcha. But yeah, guys, we're getting a new title for Avengers 5. What do y'all think it should be? Let me know down in the comment section below, whether you're watching live or the replay. And there's a link down to this article in the description box below for you to read at your own leisure. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that is all I have for you for today for Super Duper number 37, where we talk nothing but superhero comic book news. Again, I am live right now on YouTube, Twitch, X, formerly known as Twitter, and Instagram. And if you would like an audio-only version of the show, you can get a copy of it right here to download. The link is in the description with buzzsprout.com. And I'm on all of these platforms right here, as well as SoundCloud. Check out my Mia Corpo review on Netflix, Madam Web spoilers review, Madam Web non-spoilers review, X-Men 97 trailer reaction, and my review for The Last Airbender. I will have my full review for Dune 2, Part 2, up next week. I've shot it. I've recorded it. I just got to edit it and upload it. So, you know, half of it is done. And I got something else coming out next week as well. Another collaboration with somebody that y'all know. But y'all are just going to have to wait and see. That may pop up on Tuesday or Wednesday. So that is another reason why I had the show earlier today, so I can get to work on that and finish it, because I'm about halfway through. But guys, again, I just want to thank you so much for tuning in. And before you go, don't forget, let me make sure there are no more comments. I will be going live tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. CST. For Movie News Roundup number 118. And is there anything else? Anything else? Anything else? I don't think so. I don't think so. Thank you. I appreciate it. Your guys' comments mean the world to me. But guys, I want to thank y'all so much for tuning in. And before you go, don't forget that I'm B. Avery. That's just my opinion. Peace out. And I'll see you next time.